Something lurks in the darkness. It moves just beyond the edge of our vision, slipping through the cracks of our understanding. In the stillness of night, when the world is quiet and the air is thick with secrets, you can almost sense its presence. A chill that runs down your spine, a feeling that you're not alone, an unseen force, a whisper of control. It is the echo of voices long silenced, the subtle manipulation of fate. These whispers are not merely figments of imagination, but threads woven into the very fabric of our history, tugging at the strings of power from the shadows. A secret society, the Illuminati. Their name conjures images of clandestine gatherings, cryptic rituals, and hidden agendas. For some, they are the architects of a new world order. For others, a myth born from paranoia and fear. For centuries, this name has haunted the corridors of power, a spectre haunting the dreams of conspiracy theorists and historians alike. Whispers of their influence have echoed through palaces, parliaments, and secret chambers, shaping the destinies of nations and the course of history itself. Is it real? A figment of our collective imagination? Or perhaps a convenient scapegoat for the inexplicable events that shape our world? The line between fact and fiction blurs in the darkness, leaving us to question what we truly know, or something far more sinister. The truth, as always, remains elusive. Every locked door, every flickering candle, every shadow that moves when no one is there, these are the clues left behind by those who wish to remain unseen, hidden in a labyrinth of symbols, secrets, and whispers. The Illuminati's legacy is etched into stone, paper, and rumor, waiting for those brave enough to seek the truth. Tonight, we delve into the heart of the enigma. We confront the shadows, following the faintest glimmers of light into the unknown. Each step forward brings us closer to answers and deeper into the mystery. We seek answers. We dare to unravel the mystery that is the Illuminati. Through ancient texts, hidden archives, and the stories whispered from one generation to the next, we piece together a puzzle that has confounded the world for centuries. Are you ready to question everything you thought you knew? To face the possibility of a world manipulated by unseen hands, to challenge the boundaries of belief and skepticism, and to peer into the abyss where truth and legend intertwine? Then join me as we embark on this chilling journey into the heart of conspiracy. Together we will walk the shadowed path, seeking the light that lies hidden within the darkness. Our story begins in the year 1776, a year that would echo through the corridors of history. It was a time when the world seemed to stand on the edge of transformation, and the old ways were being questioned by bold new ideas. Across the Atlantic, the American Revolution raged, a fierce struggle for independence, liberty, and the birth of a nation. The air was thick with the promise of change, and the world watched as a new experiment in democracy began to take shape. Yet, while the world's attention was fixed on the battlefields of America, another, quieter revolution was taking root in the heart of Europe. In the ancient city of Ingolstadt, Bavaria, a professor named Adam Weishaupt gathered a small group of trusted followers in secret, away from prying eyes. They called themselves the Order of the Illuminati. Their mission was ambitious, even radical, to challenge the entrenched power of monarchs and priests, to spread the light of reason and enlightenment, and to reshape society from the shadows. Or so they claimed. Their meetings were shrouded in secrecy, their true intentions hidden behind layers of ritual and code. To outsiders, they were a mystery, perhaps even a threat. Their rituals were whispered in hushed tones, passed from one initiate to the next. Symbols and signs, passwords and oaths, each detail designed to protect their brotherhood from discovery. Who were these men who dared to challenge the established order, risking everything for their vision? Were they scholars, philosophers, and freethinkers seeking a better world? Or was there something more secretive, more dangerous, lurking beneath their noble ideals? The truth, as always, was elusive. The line between idealism and conspiracy can be razor thin. The Illuminati walked that line with audacious intent, forever blurring the boundary between enlightenment and intrigue. But the Illuminati's reign was short-lived. By 1785, fearing their growing influence, the Bavarian government outlawed the group. Driven underground, their existence faded into legend. But the seeds of conspiracy had been sown. Writers and philosophers, sensing a hidden hand behind world events, began to weave the Illuminati into their narratives. Abbé Augustin Baruel, a French Jesuit priest, pointed to the Illuminati as the architects of the French Revolution. Was this paranoia or a glimpse into a hidden truth? The lines continued to blur, and the legend of the Illuminati grew stronger, fueled by suspicion and speculation. Even the founding fathers of America were not immune to the Illuminati's reach. Rumors spread like wildfire. Thomas Jefferson, a champion of reason and enlightenment, was accused of being a key figure in this shadowy organization. Could the very foundations of American democracy be built on a foundation of secrecy? The whispers persisted. George Washington himself, the father of the nation, found himself entangled in the web of suspicion. Was he a member, a pawn, or simply a victim of circumstance? The answer, like so much about the Illuminati, remains tantalizingly out of reach. The 19th century saw the Illuminati's legend take on a life of its own. Their name became, well, kind of synonymous with shadowy cabals, pulling the strings of global events from behind the scenes. Wars, revolutions, economic collapses, pretty much all were attributed to the machinations of this elusive group. Were they truly responsible for shaping the destiny of nations? Or did their legend merely provide a convenient scapegoat for the complexities of history? The truth, as always, remains shrouded in mystery. But the echoes of their influence continue to reverberate through the halls of power. Today, the Illuminati's grip on the public imagination is stronger than ever. But its focus has shifted. No longer confined to the shadowy corridors of power, the Illuminati has infiltrated popular culture. Celebrities, with their immense wealth and influence, have become the new faces of this ancient conspiracy. From music to movies, from fashion to social media, subtle symbols and coded messages seem to lurk everywhere. Is it a harmless game? A way for the elite to signal their allegiance to a higher power, or something far more sinister? The answer, my friends, is yours to decide. Why do we find the idea of the Illuminati so compelling? Perhaps it's the human need for answers, for order in a chaotic world, the belief that someone, somewhere is in control. Or perhaps it's the thrill of the unknown, the tantalizing possibility that something truly extraordinary might be lurking just beneath the surface. Whatever the reason, the Illuminati continues to fascinate and terrify in equal measure. It's a story that taps into our deepest fears and desires, a reminder that the world is a strange and often unsettling place, and that some secrets are best left buried. The Internet, with its vast reach and unfiltered information flow, has become the perfect breeding ground for conspiracy theories. In the digital age, anyone with a suspicion or a question can find a community of like-minded individuals, no matter how obscure or outlandish their beliefs may be. Algorithms feed us content that confirms our suspicions, creating echo chambers where doubts fester and grow. The anonymity of online spaces emboldens people to share ideas they might never voice in public, fueling a cycle of speculation and mistrust. The Illuminati, once relegated to the fringes of society, now enjoys a global audience. What was once whispered about in secret societies and hidden corners of the world is now discussed openly, debated and dissected by millions across continents. The myth has evolved, adapting to new fears and uncertainties, and the internet has given it a platform like never before. Forums, websites and social media groups dedicated to exposing their secrets have sprung up like mushrooms after a storm. These digital spaces are filled with theories, alleged evidence, and passionate debates. Some users claim to have inside knowledge, while others meticulously analyze symbols, dates, and events, searching for hidden patterns. The sheer volume of content can be overwhelming, making it difficult to separate fact from fiction. Is this a sign that we are on the cusp of finally unmasking this shadowy organization? Or is it simply a reflection of our collective anxiety, a need to find order in chaos by inventing hidden enemies? The search for truth can easily become an obsession, leading some down endless rabbit holes. Or are we simply drowning in a sea of disinformation, our perception of reality distorted by a constant barrage of half-truths and outright fabrications? The more we search, the more elusive the truth becomes, as conflicting narratives compete for our attention and trust. In this environment, it's easy to lose sight of what's real and what's manufactured. The line between truth and fiction has never been more blurred. As we navigate this digital labyrinth, we must ask ourselves, are we uncovering hidden realities, or are we simply getting lost in the shadows of our own making? So, what is the truth about the Illuminati? Do they truly rule the world from the shadows, their influence felt in every aspect of our lives? Or are they nothing more than a ghost story, a figment of our collective imagination, a convenient scapegoat for the complexities of the world around us? The answer, my friends, is out there, somewhere in the shadows, waiting to be found. But be warned, the truth, as they say, is often stranger than fiction, and sometimes it's better left undisturbed.